This model kit review is of the PT-109. It's a patrol boat, and it was commanded by John F. Kennedy, the real one was, and made by Revell. This is a 1/72 scale. They have some nice box art, and actually they can show you some fairly good details of the finished model. So let's have a look inside. Here's the hull of the boat. Obviously smooth in the bottom. Place for the propellers. This is the top, which is some really nice detail. You can see the wooden deck. Let's have a look inside the rest of this. There's some loose pieces. This is a sort of a like new model that I bought online. There's some details here. Let's have a look at the rest of this here. So we have some guys here at 1/72 scale. Fair level of detail here. Also a lot of parts to build, which always makes for some additional detail. Some guns. This appears to be the stand. Let's have a look here. So here's the nameplate for the stand. Some torpedoes, propellers. There's some flashing here. Not a lot. There's a fair level of detail. Here's the lifeboat, which you can see they've tried to mold in the oars. Those could be hand constructed if you wanted to, because that really does not show up well. They're too thin. Here are the instructions. List of the colors, list of all the parts, and then the instructions on how to build it are fairly easy, typical Revell fashion. They give you color coding. This is how to build the top and paint the top, the deck of the boat, the stand, some of the additional details that go on the top of the deck. Torpedoes being built, and all the additional details, gunners and so on. Additional details, different gunners, the captain and so on. So that looks like a fair level of detail. There really isn't a guide on how to rig it though. You can see some things put in the front here, and that's probably not sufficient. They do say here that the rigging is not included. Let's have a look and see at the front of the box. Here is the side of the box. You can see some of the rigging here, but there is also additional rigging that needs to be done up here, and that's not displayed on this picture here. The front it is though. Well, it looks like a fairly detailed model to build, also fairly easy. Also at the bottom here are some of the decals. There really aren't many decals for these boats.